Hey guys, welcome to the video. It's your boy Zach. Welcome back. I have a Orzhov Human dex, and I know you've probably seen enough of these. Now, I don't want you to go anywhere because this is going to be worth your while. It's definitely the best one out there. I've done a lot of testing now. I tried Esper. Okay, I was using Niambi. I really like the idea of using Atris to kind of refill your hand at the, as a 4-drop. We're sort of late in the game if you top deck it, but ultimately I dropped blue. Of course, we gravitated back to sort of the build that's been kind of going around. But take a look at it. At the top of the curve, we have Kenrith, okay? And at the bottom of the curve, we have Speaker of the Heavens, Light of Hope, and Giant Killer. Now, everything in between is where it's interesting. Of course, General Kudro's in there to kind of buff up all the humans, and we are running Bastion of Remembrance. It's just 2 copies each, though. Because what we really want to focus on is Shatter the Sky. We want to get a good Shatter the Sky with a General's Enforcer on the field, if we can get one of those. Or we want to gain some life with Kenrith late game, do the Speaker of the Heavens thing, buff it up with the Aspirant. If they don't have any sort of removal early, the Aspirant and Speaker of the Heavens puts a lot of aggro and a lot of pressure on them to do so. And then we're going to drop General Enforcer. We're going to drop things like General Bastion and Taranaki. That's how I'm saying it. Taranika. And of course we have 4 dire tactics, guys. This is probably the best reason to pay humans, and that is an exile clause. We're pretty much always going to have a human on the field, so we're not going to lose life, and we do have life gain in the deck. In case for some reason we board wipe ourselves and we don't have a creature on the field. We do have a good amount of 4-drops. Bastion's Lieutenant is very synergistic. Of course, we have a way to put counters with Light of Hope, and Aspirant is just putting counters left and right. We do have 2 Giant Killers. It is a human, and the tapping can kind of be really relevant. If they sort of have a Voltron-style deck, the tapping can allow us to get through some extra damage at the end. Mothra is the only non-human. We don't have any flying other than Mothra, so that can be helpful to kind of block some smaller flyers. And, of course, the ability to bring back all the humans is amazing. They're going to want to take out General right away. They're going to want to take out an Aspirant that's getting too big. And, of course, we're just going to get another one, assuming it's on the field. Of course, we might get a 2-2 as well because of Bastry. So these 2 are going to work together. And then when that 2-2 dies, Bastry's just going to bring it back. So, and, of course, Mangara is a nice human. A little bit of card draw, a little bit of pressure on the opponent sort of in the mid-game. We could run Elspeth Conquers Death. I tried that. We could run Seasoned Hallowblade. That's something that you might see in all the other builds. But ultimately, I think Taranaki is going to give us Indestructible sometimes, and General's Enforcer should be able to do that. And I'm only running 2 Shatter the Skies because I actually just want to focus on having a better board early, a little bit more interaction with things like Dire Tactic, and sort of rely on just the 4-drops to kind of carry us through. Being that we don't have that much card draw, Bastion of Remembrance is going to kind of, ping him a little bit, put him in range for 1 big hit, potentially. And, guys, we can do a lot. Of course, pay attention to the 5 mana ability here to bring a creature back. That kind of justifies having only 2 copies. And anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. I kind of want to just show you how good Orzhov Humans is with Mothra. And that's what we're going to do today, but it is going to be different than the other ones. So go ahead, give it a listen, give it a like, give it some love, and yeah. Okay. All right. I like the hand. It's a little slow. We can get the black here. Hopefully, have an okay turn 3. Kind of fine with that. IQ 722. Alright. See what he does. Probably going to Luminarch Aspirant onto it. No. Get that out before he gets a trigger. We're going to lay Bastion right away. Okay, have a little blocker. If somehow he gets big. But yeah, guys. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of pressure coming in from the cleric's life. Thingy-majig. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. And force him to swing into this board. Alright, so if he gets a little bit bigger on the cleric, which he probably will here, you know, he's going to be able to kill the Basir. Basir, what the heck? Oh no, it's the Blood Chiefs! It's the Blood Chiefs! No! That's really a shame. But it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. It's actually really good. Because, yeah. Let's play this. We need to play defensive. Okay, let's see what he does. If he takes out the Mothra, like perhaps another Blood Thief, we should be okay. Because, yeah, there it is. Yeah, we have some removal here, and I want this guy to hit 4 power so we can giant killer. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll have to do that. Go ahead and swing. Gotta get some life. Gotta get some life. So, when I say that, I mean we're gonna block and get life. The tapping with the giant killer can be relevant when you don't have anything to do with your mana. We're gonna have to stop that. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Okay, so at the start of his turn, we're gonna do that. But for right now, okay. Now we're gonna pass the turn. Tap that. Giant killer, giant killer. Whoa. Doing the work. Doing the massives. He might have. He has like, I was gonna say maybe an Elspeth or something. At the top of his curve. I think that's gonna be really good. We can actually sacrifice 2 humans to destroy it, but we'd rather just tap it. What's he gonna do here? I am curious. We're gonna put the stop on his upkeep, so the giant killer can come in and tap a Rooney. What's he gonna do? Okay, maybe he hasn't seen this card. He's a little. If you're gonna take out Giant Killer, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Get some Bastion triggers, baby. You ain't exiling my thing. He tried to exile it. Look at that. And then you got blown up. Bopped him. Get rid of that cleric. You can't bring that back with nothing. Look at that blowout. Look at it. Yeah. Go ahead and draw your cards. What do you got? Layer creature. Oh! Looks really cool. The Vigilance is good. I really like this card. It really kind of fills some gaps in this deck. Okay. Now, guys, we can actually pop out a human with Cast and Arden Veil, right? And then use General Kudro's ability to actually blow something up if we really feel like we need to. That is going to ping Bastion of Remembrance, and that's going to put us in range to then swing with Kudro and win. Okay, so that's nice. Go ahead and blow that up. Oh yeah. I'm embarrassed. Whatever, we were still gonna pop out the human. That seems good. That seems good to me. Oh yeah. I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can do it, my friend. You might be able to survive, but no, actually, because yeah, they can survive. Boom, shaka. All right, what's he have? If he has a shatter again, General Enforcer is going to be an extra layer of just coverage. Look at that. We were at 1 life. Now they are. What's he gonna do? Get rid of that for no reason. Pop out a 1-1. Good game. Got him. IQ 722. Good game. Cool. Maybe I'll put. Alright, let's find our next victim. ORZHOV Humans is good. You've seen videos. You know what it is. It's about kind of finding your playstyle. Indestructible is strong. Again, Seasoned Hallowblade, I'll have to mention. Can be a very easy addition. I like the Aspirant. I'm going with the Speaker of the Heavens route. Just putting that early pressure. Forcing them to have to use a card on removing that or blocking one of the early creatures, so that we can more easily coast into the 3 and 4 drops in our deck. Being that we don't have that much card drop, that's important to keep in mind. We like this hand a lot. We like it a lot. Okay, the Wrathblade, 69%. Should be able to get this dub, I think. I'm feeling good. We have a nice hand. Sorry, man. I know this is the dreaded start right now. So nasty, it really is. That's pretty nasty, guys. Okay. What's he gonna do? Merfolk Wind Robber. Sweet Oblivion. Okay, so 1 Shatter, 1 of our Mangars, and 1 of our Bastards is in there. Don't have that much graveyard recursion other than Kenrith, so I'm glad we have one in the hand. That's pretty good. And a Bastards next turn with the counter from the Luminaric. That's good. That is really good. Okay. It's kind of a slow mill deck. I don't know about that Wrathblade. Don't know about that. Looks like a very slow mono blue mill deck. Didn't hit the crab. Okay, let's thin the deck. Drop it. The old Bastry. So good in this deck. So we'll split the counters. We'll put that one there. We're going to go to combat. Put his on himself. That's going to bring us to 27, and I think that's a GG. So go ahead, give this deck a try. This is Mythic Rank, and it does very well all the time in all these games. I know some of you watching are newer to the game, So cards like Aspirin are definitely ones you want to keep out for. The value of cards like the Series of Tenet has to be recognized. And yeah. Okay. We just Kenrith there. No, I think we split this like that, right? Yeah. Because he's going to want to block with the Relic Golem, but for some reason, unless he doesn't block with both his creatures, I mean, we're going to win the game, I think, regardless here. We're in a very good position. Yeah, you got to block. He thinks he's going to get a 7 here. If he blocks with the Wind Robber on the 4. No, but you want to block the 5. So you're going to go 2. What are you doing? Maybe he has an unsummon in his hand. An unsummon would be interesting right now. And yes, I did realize the Light of Hope could have destroyed the golem and we could have just swung through. But on the off chance that that last mana was an unsummon or something, and I was like, you're just going to swing. We're in such a good position. I didn't really think about it. But cool, another one. Another one down. Check it off. That was a check. Took a little bit of time there. Hopefully the connection's okay. Good hand. We have Kudro. And we have a Shatter. Very nice curve. We have a perfect curve. If you build Orzhov Humans right, it is probably the best way to build humans. If you want to go Esper, Atris makes it worth it. I almost derped. Speaker of the Heavens, one of those 1-drops that you always want to lay first. Because you're getting, it's essentially 2 points of damage, right? General's Force, or 2 difference. Gaining a life and having him lose a life. Okay, so not the most threatening start, but you can tell he's a rampy deck. This is going to be good. Alright, allowing Speaker of the Heavens to get over cards like this, allowing us to gain more life. And that is a 5 life difference early in the game. General Kudro is a good card. Go ahead and spend a mythic on it, or 2. Assuming you have 1 copy already. I think we're running, just the 2. Of course, because you want to have that strong early game with humans like this. I think a lot of people try to use too many 1-drops though. You need to have like somewhere in the mid game power spike. Okay, so the Mothra, you can see the power of Mothra in case he was to kill one of these guys. But we can lay Ardenvale, right? Yeah, go ahead and lay Mothra. What am I saying? That is insane. I love that. I love that very much. I love Mothra. Because you're just putting layers of sort of coverage on these creatures. General's Enforcer making this guy indestructible foes to lay it next time, and somehow gets rid of General's Enforcer and kills this guy also. It's still going to come back. It's like layers of security and being somewhat patient. There we go. Now it flies. I don't think he wanted to do that. I really don't. That's not bad at all. Let's go ahead and let him think. Let's go ahead and let him think that he has a good play here. Dire Tactics, I'm telling you, Dire Tactics makes it worth it. Yeah, that's a mistake. Go ahead and take that out. We can't necessarily finish him off. Okay. So, yeah, let's just go ahead. And we won, right? Like, what's going on? Oh, could I have made a angel last turn? Oh my gosh, could I have? Oh no. I made fun of other people for forgetting. GG. A lot on YouTube. GG, no, I was late. Alright, guys. I think that'll probably wrap it up. Let's go ahead and go on back to the deck. Alright, guys, so there it is one last time. This is my take on Orzhov Humans. We didn't really get to show off the power of Taranika. Might be better in a deck where you have more Bastion of Remembrance and smaller humans. However, it can be very relevant with the Indestructible. I think this, if anything, I might approve that you don't need like 4 copies of General Kudro. Sorry. And you do have the small bit of graveyard recursion with Kenrith, and just the layer of security with Mothra. And yeah, you're just gonna assume that they're not gonna take it out. And if they do, you're going to resort through another game plan of just going big with counters, taking out their big threats, right? And just making sure that you can kind of hit these 4 drops. And yeah, we don't have too much of a top end of the curve, you did see. But, there it is, guys. Go ahead and give it a try. And yeah, you'll have a lot of fun. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to make videos a lot coming up here. KALDHEIM is going to be a lot of fun. So thanks for coming by, guys. Really. Mwah! Okay, bye.